Then the Lord God formed the man from the dust of the ground. He breathed the breath of life into the man's nostrils, and the man became a living person. Genesis 2 verse 7. Adam opened his eyes to a world full of vibrant colors and harmonious sounds. He marveled at the lush gardens, filled with fruit trees of every kind. The gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze and the distant call of birds created a symphony that made his heart swell with joy. Despite the beauty around him, Adam felt a sense of incompleteness. He named the animals, each one unique and wonderful, yet none provided the companionship he sought. One evening, as the golden sun dipped below the horizon, a deep sleep overcame him. From Adam's side, God crafted Eve, a companion fashioned from his very being. When Adam awoke, his eyes met hers, and he felt an instant connection, a sense of wholeness he had never known. They walked through the garden hand in hand, exploring its wonders together. Eve's curiosity knew no bounds. She delighted in the delicate petals of flowers and the intricate patterns of butterflies. Adam admired her sense of wonder, and together they marveled at the world they were entrusted to care for. In the heart of the garden stood two trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God had told them, "You may freely eat the fruit of every tree in the garden, except the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you eat its fruit, you are sure to die." Life was perfect, yet Eve often found herself gazing at the forbidden tree. It was beautiful, its fruit looked delicious, and she wondered why it was off limits. One day, as she pondered its mysteries, a serpent, more cunning than any other creature, spoke to her. "Did God really say you must not eat the fruit from any of the trees in the garden?" the serpent asked. Eve replied, "We may eat fruit from the trees in the garden, but God said, 'You must not eat fruit from the tree in the middle of the garden, and you must not touch it, or you will die.'" The serpent, with a voice smooth as silk, whispered, "You will not certainly die. God knows that when you eat from it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." His words planted a seed of doubt and curiosity in Eve's heart. She reached out, plucked a fruit, and took a bite. The taste was sweet and intoxicating. She brought the fruit to Adam, and without hesitation, he also ate. In an instant, their eyes were opened, and they felt a wave of shame and fear. For the first time, they noticed their nakedness and felt vulnerable. Hastily, they sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. As the cool of the evening approached, they heard God walking in the garden. Overcome with guilt, they hid among the trees. "Where are you?" God called. Adam replied, "I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." God asked, "Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree that I commanded you not to eat from?" Adam pointed to Eve, "The woman you put here with me, she gave me some fruit from the tree, and I ate it." Eve, trembling, said, "The serpent deceived me, and I ate." God's heart was heavy with sorrow. He told the serpent, "Because you have done this, you are cursed more than all animals. You will crawl on your belly and eat dust all the days of your life." To Eve, he said, "I will greatly increase your pains in childbearing. With pain you will give birth to children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you." To Adam, he said, "Because you listened to your wife and ate fruit from the tree, cursed is the ground because of you. Through painful toil you will eat food from it all the days of your life." Adam and Eve were then clothed in garments of skin, made by God to cover their shame. They were sent out of the garden to live a life of labor and perseverance. Although the path ahead was difficult, they carried with them the knowledge of good and evil, and the hope of redemption. As they ventured into the world beyond Eden, Adam and Eve learned to navigate the complexities of their new reality. They worked the land, grew their family, and faced the consequences of their choices. Yet, in their hearts remained a deep-seated longing for the paradise they once knew. Their story, though ancient, resonates with us today. We all face choices that test our integrity and curiosity. Sometimes we fall short, but there is always the possibility of redemption and growth. Reflect on the moments in your life where you faced a critical decision. How did you respond to the temptation, and what were the consequences? Did you find a path to redemption, and what did it teach you about yourself and your values? Thank you for joining us on this journey through the story of Adam and Eve. If you found this video inspiring, please like, share, and subscribe for more content. Remember, every choice shapes our path, and with every challenge, there's an opportunity for growth. Until next time, stay curious and stay kind.